The vision of AWR360, Broadcast to Baptism, is that we would not just be broadcasting on our radio stations around the world the message of truth, the three angels' messages, but that we would be leading people to make a decision to follow Jesus. That's what the 360 is all about, Broadcast to Baptism. And a part of that is helping people to see the practical love of Jesus through the medical missionary work. Our president, Dr. Dwayne McKee, when he came to AWR, he said, you know, we can't just go in and do evangelism when we go to a city or a town. We've got to incorporate comprehensive health ministry wherever we go. And so by God's grace, as we've gone into different countries over the last several years, AWR, through radio broadcasting and our health ministry, working together with our local partners, leading into evangelistic meetings so that people will make a decision to follow Jesus. And the beautiful thing is, when they come to a clinic like this, it opens their hearts. They see the love that we have for them, and it opens them to want to receive the truth of the Bible. One thing that sets our clinics apart is that when a patient comes to an AWR360 health clinic, they're not only coming to see a doctor or see a dentist, or maybe get their knee worked on, or even to see a psychologist and to get mental health help. They're also coming because they need to find the great physician. They need the healing not only of body, but of spirit and soul as well. The spiritual healing that Jesus provides, we also want them to receive. So a key component when they come through the clinic is that they get to see our chaplains, our pastors, who are here to invite them to find hope, find peace through knowing Jesus Christ, their Savior, the great physician. And in that combination of bringing people to Jesus while we're meeting their physical needs, people are able to make decisions to follow Christ. And the beautiful thing is, when we invite them to come to our evangelistic meetings, they come because their hearts have been touched by the ministry here at these clinics. And so by God's grace, over the past several years, we've been to a number of different cities. In our first clinic in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, Philippines, we helped 2,000 patients. That was in 2018. In 2019, we were in Chennai, India, and Calcutta as a part of the effort to reach people across India. In 2019, by God's grace, over 2,000 patients were ministered to there in India. In 2020, we were supposed to go to Papua New Guinea, but as you all remember, that was the year of the COVID-19 global pandemic, and we weren't able to go in 2020, but stay tuned because we've got plans still to go to PNG very soon. In 2022, when travel opened up again after the pandemic, by God's grace, we went to Cali, Colombia, down in South America, and we had a beautiful medical clinic just last year, helping almost 2,000 patients, and then following that with evangelistic meetings. And now, this year in 2023, we are here with our 55 volunteers coming from all over the United States and different parts of the world to minister to the people here in Chernivtsi, Ukraine. And we're here on the last day of the clinic, and 1,000 people have received free medical care over the last 4 days. So over the last several years, that brings us to about 7,000 patients that we've been able to help. And more importantly, not only able to help them in their physical needs, but introduce them to Jesus and the hope of His soon return. That's the mission of Adventist World Radio. We want people to find the hope, the truth of the three angels' messages, the truth that Jesus is coming soon, that this old ball of mud, this world is not going to last forever. People need to give their hearts to Jesus. And so that's what these clinics are all about, introducing them to the great physician. And next year, in 2024, we are extremely excited because we're going to the beautiful country in the South Pacific, Papua New Guinea, and it's going to be huge, possibly the biggest AWR360 medical clinic we've ever had, maybe even 1,000 patients a day. Pray for this effort as we go to PNG in 2024 and help the people there. We want so many more to choose to follow Jesus, to find hope in Him, and be ready for His soon return. We want to thank you for your prayers, for your support, because it's because of you that we are able to be here as the hands and feet of Jesus, ministering to these precious souls.